Well, I thought it was going to be impossible, but here I am in my last vlog week. So this week, being that it is the last week that I am doing my vlogs, I figured I'd tell you some farewell advice to anyone still thinking about the exchange and just anybody watching this video. My first advice that I've learned this semester is, if you are like me and you are an individual coming from a warm climate and going to an extremely cold one, please, I cannot emphasize this enough. Please do not forget your lip balm. Okay, your lips are going to die out here. I don't know if you can notice mine, but mine are not in the best shape because for a very long time I was not applying the proper amount of lip balm that I needed. I used to do it just like once a day, but then after a couple of cuts I realized, okay, once a day is not going to be good enough. So that's advice one. Make sure you pack sufficient and the proper lip balm to protect your lips. My second advice, to be honest, my second advice is not going to really be advice, but rather a challenge per se. I challenge you to stop thinking about it, stop wondering what it's gonna be like, and actually look into this exchange program, because I am telling you, it is something that is inexplainable and everybody has their own way of explaining it. So it would be hard for me to give you advice on how to experience your own experience. So I am just going to challenge you to take on this exchange and see what it is about. At least inquire about it, you know what I mean, and see if it's the right fit for you. However, that's my advice. Take it on. Go in this thing full force, and in my opinion, you will not regret it. So this may be my last vlog here. However, I actually have one more week of school. That last week of school isn't necessarily school per se. I just have to turn in 2 assignments, my final assignments, and on next week Friday I'm going to take my last final exam, and then the following day I'm out of here. So yeah, I guess school technically is finished. I actually just came out of my last presentation for my project for one of my classes. Now, I'm mistaken, I actually have one more presentation tomorrow, and then after that I'm done with everything, and the last thing I will have to focus on will have to be my finance exam, which is the one next week. But other than that, the semester is, well, it's a wrap. So guys, I am officially done with one of my classes. I gave my final presentation and turned in my final paper today. So 1 class down, 4 more to go. So I have one last expression to make before I call it a wrap. I came up here with a mission. If you look at my first week's video, I discussed my purpose for coming up here was to find more personal growth, to enhance myself. and I am proud to say that I have accomplished my task. I believe what I found on exchange this year, I realized how essential silence is in life and the role it plays in everything. I believe I have become more conscious of who I am and what I am doing here. I feel more centered and more leveled. All of this time to myself gave me a lot of time to just reflect and critically think about my life and the direction that I am heading. And due to all of this time and silence that I was able to obtain on this exchange, I found many answers that I did not think would have been figured out if I had not had the time to myself. So yes, now I like to think about it like, okay, so my first exchange, when I returned home, I felt energized and I felt like I had a surge of energy running through my body. And then I was just kind of like driven. I was more driven. Now after this exchange, not only do I have the drive and the energy, but I'm also a lot more keen and sharp in the direction that I am heading. So it's always a build up, and that's why I just love about this exchange, man. And that's why I think you would absolutely love it. There is no wrong that can happen. If you choose to look at it wrong, then that's on you. But there's no such thing as wrong. A wrong experience. A wrong experience does not exist. It's just an experience. Alright? Yeah. Alright. Now I'm satisfied. I promise you guys, there is no better way to end my vlog series than with a ping pong tournament. Currently right now, I'm still here at the pit where the ping pong tournament is being hosted. So yeah, it was really a tough one. There's some really great players here, and it's like they all came out of the blue for the tournament, it seems. So I mean, I lost, but I reached pretty far. So I lost my first game, and then my next two games I won, and then my last game I ended up losing. But nonetheless, it was a good challenge. There's gonna have a next tournament for those that couldn't make the first tournament in a little while, so I'm gonna stick by for that one just in case I have a chance there. There's no other way to test your skills but to actually be in a tournament, so I'm just pretty psyched that they actually had a tournament. And right at the ending too, like perfect wrap up. So yeah, I'm gonna just finish watching this match here. NSE, I want to thank you, man. I want to thank you for making this semester for me. Not just with the trip, but allowing me to vlog my experience. Now whenever I look at these videos, you know, I can remember the exact time and the exact moment that I felt, maybe before taking a video, after, you know. I just think it's a really nice way of solidifying my experience. So thank you, NSE. Thank you for anybody that's watching. I know I say this all the time, man, but I just need to always express my gratitude. You know, that's just one thing about me. I just always need to express my gratitude. So yeah, man. I promised myself I wouldn't cry, but it's over. You won't be seeing me again. If you want to keep up with me, you can follow my Instagram account, uc.myname. And yeah, other than that, I'm going to end it right here.